Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm here with a new video. We have our crochet model. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Quite a nice different model. A model that you can easily weave in a day. I will use 3 colors in our model. The number of hooks I will use is 6 1.40 millimeters. The number of hooks I used in my special fiber models. You can prefer any crochet that you feel comfortable with. The number does not matter. I will try to explain our model in detail step by step. I hope it will be a useful video for you. If there is a place where you are stuck, mention it in the comments. If I see it, I will definitely return. Let's move on to the construction phase of our model. We start our model with our white color rope, friends. I pulled 3 chains. Extended my loop. I take a loop by hitting the middle chain, that is the second chain. 2, 3, 4. I am making a filled pistachio with 4. I held and collected a chain. We crochet 1 DC again to the top point. I am doing a quadruple. If your yarn is thin, you can do 4 or 5. Again to its top with 4 stuffed shells. Let's make a total of 19 pistachios on top of each other. I made a total of 19 pistachios. I'm doing one more. I'm not closing this up. I took a stitch 1, 2, 3, also stabbing between pistachios. I take a pistachio. I added both together. A chain again from the peak. I'm taking a stitch, 1 between the next click. I added both together. We crochet a flat loop from the peak point again. I am not closing it. 1 from the next in line. I collected both of them together. Let's continue in this way by collecting 2 until the end of the row. I came to the end of the row. I got 18 pistachios in total. I'm turning again. Pusistako and dishkeshta. We start off by making a closed popcorn and move on to the second row. I close the knot, then from the top another knot. I don't close it. 1 between the popcorn that comes when I take a loop. I added the 2 together. We're knitting 1 more from the top. We have renovations in our apartment building, friends. There may be slight noises, sorry. Both together. By picking up 2 straight stitches, we filled the loops to the side, to the end of the row. We went with 2 row box technique until 18 pistachios. There are 8 lists on our screen. There are 2 pistachios left. I'm adding 2 proper loops on top of this. I'm doing the box technique with the 8 rows of knots. I took my white color yarn again, counting again right across it. 3, 6, 8, 3, 6 from this side as well. 2 pistachios remaining between. You will make 8 rows in this space with these 2 remaining pistachios. We are going to get into the double box fold. I will apply the same way to this side as I did to one side. I just made a knot and closed it. Another pistachio on top. I don't close it, I add one next to it. I added both together. One chain, again one pistachio on top. I am not closing next to a pistachio. As you can see, I added them together and got 2 pistachios. We have 2 boxes. I spun my rope. On these 2 nuts, I will continue with 8 rows, making a closed nut beforehand. I closed the chain, then made another on top. I have taken a loop, add one next to it. It forms the middle part of our work. Again, one from the top. I don't close it, one from the side. I added both together. I reversed it again, so we've queued 2 so far. Let's finish this side like I did this side, up to 8 rows of probability in the form of 2 pistachios. Yes, guys, I am done. We are making 8 rows of pistachio. 8 pieces of pistachio. Let's continue. I bought my purple yarn. Both sides are the same, but start from whichever side you want to be the front. I immediately seized the top of one chain. I extended the loop. I am making a pistachio here right away. We will turn to the edge of this now. I held it and closed it. A chain again to the peak point 1. I'm not closing it, adding one more. I did both together. A chain again from the top 1. I'm not closing it from the side. I combined the 2. Now I'm going down like making a spider here. I pull the chain. Again a knot here. I held and shut it. A chain again from its peak 1. I'm not closing it from the side. We gather both together, adding 2 by 2 again to its peak, one side here up to 1-2 peanut stock. Let's come here with a single boat box. Yes, friends, this is our transition part. There are 1-2 pistachios left in the middle part. There are 3 to 6 pistachios. Or subscribe to my Lace Race Double Farm Borny channel. I took a loop. We had 2 pistachios, also a pistachio from between. I'm not closing it here. This is our connection transition point. I'm not sinking here. I'm also getting a knot from the first knot of the opposite language. I have 3 peanuts in my team. I gathered 3 peanuts together. A chain happened like this without sinking in. Now we will continue with the box technique to our extreme point from the peak point. I didn't close it. I took a loop, one from between the next pistachio. I added both together. Now let's come to our corner again by summing it up in twos, both on top and on the side, using the box technique. Yes, friends, I got to the corner. Let's continue from here with the box technique. Here I go down the size of a pistachio by making a spider like this again. I pulled the chain and I'm going to make another closed peanut. I made a closed quad peanut. I made a chain again, one on top. I'm not closing it, I'm taking a pistachio right next to it. We have returned to the point where we started. We will continue in the same way as here. I closed one chain right from the top point, still not closing, one chain from the corner. I added both together. Again, I made two pistachios at the top point, again like making a spider, and slid down by zapping the slide down method. Then I start again by making a closed pistachio. From the peak point one will be picked from the next pistachio gap. Again by edging 2 by 2 with the box technique. You will come all the way to this corner, up to 1 to 2 pistachio spikes to the exact transition point. With third box technique, you wind and then you're going to collect 2 by 2 here. You'll take one from the top, one from the side. Without plunging here, you will take from the opposite side. You will collect 3. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell. Goodbye. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the like button. Continue this way until the beginning of the row. Let's come up to this point. Yes, friends, I have finished. Turned to its edge as I explained and ended up cutting my thread here. I will continue with the same color thread. I'm going to secure this corner right here on this edge. Let me show you again. There are 2 pistachios here. I am starting right away with a popcorn stitch at that peak over there. I'm not closing it. One between the incoming pistachios. I added 2 together, a chain again from the top point 1. I don't close it, 1 from the next pistachio. I gathered all 3 together again using the box technique, and on top horizontally here I made a... Let's get up to here, to the transition point, until 1 to 2 pistachio crops. I came to the transition part with the box technique up to 2 pistachios. We'll make the connection here right from the top point. Translation is between 2 pistachios, pick 1. I don't close it. This is our transition point. I don't sink here. Again, 1 from across. There are 3 pistachios. I gathered all 3 of them together. It happened this way. Now we will continue with the box technique. I don't close, 1 from the peak point right away, 1 from the next in line. I summed the 2 together, 1 on top, 1 on the side, up to here. Let's get up to 3 points. Friends, I've finished. I've come this far. We have 6 pistachios on one side and 6 on the other. When we count, it's 36. I changed the color of the rope. I am immediately notarizing the head part again. 1 chain, 1 popcorn stitch, a chain again onto 1. I am not closing 1 from the next knot. I gathered both of them together again from a chain peak. I'm not closing it 1 from the next knot. I've added both of them together. Let's come up to this transition point with the box boat until 1 to 2 pistachios. Guys, this is our transition point without intervening. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the like button. Goodbye. Translation and subtitles by MK. I don't close it. This is our transition point. I don't press there again. I'm getting a pistachio from the opposite pistachio. 3 pieces of pistachio. Translation and subtitle MK. We have made the connection again. This time let's come by picking up 2 by 2 with the box technique to this point again. I have come to the end of the line with the box technique. We have we have 3 to 5 on one side and 5 pistachios on the other side when we count friends. I am repeating our same color yarn. See you in new videos. Goodbye. Row 1 peanut is decreasing. 6 peanuts left in the bottom row. 5 peanuts left in this row. Now 4 peanuts will remain. I'm not closing a peanut from the peak point. I took the loop through the incoming peanut. Do not forget to subscribe. We are doing the same operation again with both. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. We will do it as we did the bottom row, guys. Collect 2 by 2. The transition point is here. Up to 2 peanut logs. Box technique is here. You will not press down the middle. You will collect 3 at a time. Then again to this corner with the box technique. We will complete this row. Come this way from the beginning of the row to the end. If you can't, rewind the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the like button on the video. Goodbye. Yes, friends, I have come to the end of the box technique. Then I cut my rope from all 4 sides. As I said, there are 4 on each side. We reduced 1 in each row. A peanut forward here. Not friends, I am fixing it forward immediately. 1 piece of pistachio. Again, I made a 4 shell peanut. I collected a chain. Again, a peanut from the top. Translation and subtitles MK. I am not closing. There is a knot in between where I left off. I added both together. A chain. This is our transition point. Now we will collect 3. We will make a connection. Again, I don't close the top point of a pistachio. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Goodbye. I am not closing it again. Our transition point is here. I'm not pressing it. I'm also getting a peanut from across. I collected all 3 together. Again, we established a connection from the peak point, 1 from between the next pistachio. I added up both of them again from the top point 1. Between the next pistachio, I'm leaving a pistachio on this side too. I had started by leaving a pistachio at the beginning. Here I'm also leaving a peanut. Let me show it like this. I left 1 pistachio on 1 to 1 side. Now I turned my pattern. I twisted my knee, friends, as if pulling a chain. I slid 1 forward again. Then I'm making a knot here again. I'm not closing. There's another knot across. This is the middle transition part. I'm not dipping into that. I close both of them together. It happened this way. Our work in white color is done, guys. I cut my rope. This is the right side of our nitty. It happened this way. There are 3 high peanuts. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm getting my purple thread again. We had left a pistachio here at the very beginning. This part, I will pin it a chain again. I am making a pistachio here again with purple. I'm not closing it immediately. I am not sinking it from the peak of the white. It's stuck. Do not forget to subscribe and like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. I added them together. I am getting a pistachio again from the top point. Closed it. Walk on chaining. Again, I'm making a double crochet over it. I'm getting a pistachio from its shell again. I'm not closing it from the top, but instead I'm getting a pistachio from between 2 white pistachios. I added 3 together. We have 1 space here we need to fill. Just turned my string. I slipped between 2 double crochets, made a chain again, and started here by making a closed double crochet subtitle MK. 1 chain repeat from the top point again. I'm not closing it right away. 1 from this bottom point. I have 2 shell stitches on my hook. I gathered them together. I'm continuing closing a popcorn from the peak point again, not immediately from the bottom point. Another popcorn. 2 white pistachios, 1 pistachio, 2 white pistachios. I have 3 popcorns on my hook. Let's start collecting all 3 together. Here is another part, friends. Now we will fill this part just like pulling a chain. I went down to the bottom of the purple and drew a chain like this to show. I'm buying a pistachio from here again. I took a loop and I am taking a pistachio from the opposite side. I have 2 shell stitches on my hook. I gathered them together. I turn my loop again from the peak point, a shell stitch. I'm not closing immediately. I'm taking 1 popcorn from this part and also from the opposite part. I combined both again from the top points. I don't close it. I got 1 from the next pistachio. I gathered both. There's 1 left here again from the top. I do not close it. I take a pistachio from this top corner immediately. I added both together like this. There are 2 for 1 pistachios on one side, 1, 2, 3, 4 on one side. You can understand whether you are doing it right from here. I drew 2 chains and cut my thread. I pulled my thread, friends. I am pulling the remaining thread inside it. This is the reverse side of our knit. This is the flat face. We have completed it this way, friends. 2 rows of purple, 2 rows. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Goodbye. We will finish this part with our white colored thread. As to my da sao meshino, I took my white colored thread again. Here we have 2 pistachios, friends. 1, 2, this part immediately. I put 1 at the end of the second and also pull the chain like this. I'm making a bead here right away. I'm not closing it. There are 2 purple pistachios here and I'm taking a pistachio from between them. I gathered both of them. See you in the next recipe. Are you waiting for my channel, which I transferred to another computer? I added both together. Let's get to this corner by gathering 2 on one side of the top of this box technique in this way. Yes, folks, I've come to the box technique in the corner. Now we're going down from here. I'm going to increase 1 at the corner. 1 closed pistachio. Again, a pistachio from its dog. I'm not closing this right away. I'm also getting a pistachio from the bottom point. I added both of them together. We have increased like this. Now we will go down with box technique from the peak point again. Dying peanut. Translation and subtitles MK. Translation and subtitles by MK. I added both together. Again with the box boat. Let's get to the end of this purple. Yes, friends, I came with the box technique until the end of purple. Now we will establish a connection here. We will study some, then we will add in triples until this point from the peak of a pistachio. There are 2 purple ones, 1 from the middle of the purple. Again, I don't close it. I took a loop from this high point and a pistachio from the remaining part above. Translation and subtitles MK. I have 3 peanuts in my team. I've collected all 3 together. I pulled a couple of chains. I'm cutting my rope. Subtitle empty. We completed a corner in this way, friends. Let's do the same with these in this way. We will apply to this section, to this section, to these 3 places. As we did before, I will show the starting part. I will start from here with purple again. Serhat. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Goodbye. 1 chain, 1 closed pistachio. I closed it again on top of that. I'm not closing 1 between the next pistachio. See, I summed up the 2 together. As I said, friends, we will now do this second row here. You will come with the box technique. You will occasionally add triple. Again, box technique till this part. Then we will switch to your other color thread. See you in new videos. Goodbye. Let's fill in these 3 among us. Let's continue where we left off. Yes, friends of our fiber. I've completed the languages. It turned out this way. I want to show it like this. It turned out very nice. The size is quite ideal. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Goodbye. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and comment. Goodbye. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Goodbye. I got my white yarn. It doesn't matter. I'll start showing from anywhere. Let's start from here. 1 pistachio, 4 stuffed, 4 stitches. I gathered and lifted. I'm pulling 1, 2, 3, 4 chain to its end. I have fixed it. I pulled 3 chains. I switched to the next knot with the sliding method and again made a 4-filled knot here. If not 4, you can do 5, whatever you like. I pulled the chain to its thickness again. Goodbye. I'm pulling the chain again, the next one. Adjust the interchain to the size of a pistachio by yourself. Then prevent it from pulling and snagging. Then the needle. I make 1 popcorn stitch. I held it. 1, 2, 3, 4 chains. I'm going down again. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the like button on the video. Yes, friends, I completed our model. I completed the edging as I explained to you. I turned all its edges. Our model has taken its final form. It became a pretty useful model. I'm sure it would be great in all colors. You can knit in different colors and add by blanching or knit in your orders. I want to give the size as well, friends. You have started asking about their sizes these days. So I also want to give in terms of size, like this, 32, friends, for those who are curious about the size. I wanted to mention this as well, very handy, but if you want it to be larger, we can expand the model by going 1 more row with box technique and then passing the edge lace. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Goodbye. Let me show. I don't know if I will knit as a team, friends. Maybe I can knit depending on the view count of the video. I will decide based on the number of likes received. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like my videos. Please see you again in the next model explanation. Goodbye.